Shalom, shalom. I want to start this video off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this wonderful truth. And salutations to the hopefully elect out there preaching this word through the four winds. I just want to go over some scriptures, but before I do that, I was just thinking about a phone conversation that I had with a couple of guys. One of them I know from around the way, and another one I used to work with. Well, the guy I used to work with, it's like I had a phone conversation, and we were talking about life or whatever. I just be wanting to give people perspective on different things, even though they're not, in the fold. Like, I still be wanting, to talk to them and see what the deal is. Like the Most High said, he said, if it be pleased by, I will hope that, my people get along with all men. And he told me that, being up there at the plant still or whatever, that he know that the white man, he know that he the devil, and basically that he was gonna get the chip though. But he was just like, man, you check, man, you look at the different people who in your neighborhood who like sex offenders and all that, and say, man, you probably be like about eight or 10 at the most, like black people, the rest of them white. And just talking about like how they crooked on the jobs and everything. But I say, you say all that and everything, but at the end of the day, you saying that you're gonna take the vaccine. And the other guy who I came up with, he said that he not gonna take it. But at the end of the day, neither one of these guys even consider. And I'm just like, man, it's crazy, cause like I could have been like right there left with that thinking process and just feeling like, all the stuff that's getting ready to hit, I could have been thinking like that on the same frequencies. And it's a blessing, man, what the Lord then put on our hearts and called us into. So yeah, I was just just thinking to myself, I gotta be about my Father's business. And I think and give praise to the Most High, Yahweh, and name His Son, Yahweh Shai, that He freed me from that thinking like that. I'm gonna start off with this Proverbs. It's oldie but a goodie. And it reads, Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. Trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. You know, back in the day, I mean, I would have been the same way, like the guy who came up with, like, just thinking to myself, like, man, ain't no way, you know, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that vaccine. I'm gonna take that chip. But when you know how the Lord get down, at the end of the day, you know, he don't got a chance in hell for to deny that chip, because he not doing nothing what's pleasing in the Lord's eyes. So by default, he ain't got no choice. He ain't got a shot for to not even, you know, for to take the chip. You know, he going off his own understanding, and the other guy who I used to work with, he just basically saying, you know, that he gonna take it. So you just basically just straight up just submit to this society, to this cesspool, you know, to this lower way of thinking, you know. And at the end of the day, that just goes to show, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, everybody that's outside of the tabernacle of David, it's like they just don't want to rule. People say they believe in the Bible and everything, but they don't want to put on a kingdom mentality and rule. My Babylon, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. All thy ways. You know, I guarantee that if they do pray at night and everything, they ain't calling on the names, you know, that the man, a great millstone, passed down through the teachings. They not calling on those names, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and they definitely ain't got, you know, they ain't got that they got that mark. I mean, they don't got that, they don't have that image of him being a so-called black man or whatever in their head when they up there, you know, calling on him, thinking that they praying to the Most High. They going about it, you know, the wrong way. And so I'm gonna go from there. Acknowledge him in all thy ways, right? Now I'm gonna start here at First Chronicles 22 and verse 19. Now set your heart and your soul to seek Yahweh, your power. Arise, therefore, and build ye the sanctuary of Yahweh, thy power, to bring the ark of the covenant of Yahweh and the holy vessels of the Most High into the house that is to be built to the name of Yahweh. That's right. We gotta set our heart. We gotta set our heart and our soul for to seek the Lord. You know, and by you seeking him, you just gonna come on. You automatically just gonna come on and just, you know, start having that. You start thinking, you know, with that kingdom mentality, because the throne was set up in righteousness. So at the end of the day, our kingdom is gonna last. It's gonna last forever. and we're gonna rule in righteousness. We don't have to deal with no more with our women cutthroatness, backbiting friends. You know, it's just gonna be a beautiful thing to see. Alright. So now I'm gonna take it here. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Say constantly endure. So, I mean, the Lord bless you to come across his men that's preaching some sense into you. It's going to be demonic forces that's going to see that you got a hold of the true doctrine. That's going to constantly just come in, you know, in all different type of fashions. Different people who you cut off in your life, they gonna start popping back up out the woodworks. Different women want to get you, try to get entangled with you, and want to, you know, these women they strictly for America. They don't want America to be done away with. They want this kingdom to keep on going, so they can just keep on giving your money to these gooks and go get this fake hair. You know, want you to take them out to the movies and just put them on the pedestal and everything. But those days are done. Them days up. Because everybody around this mug wearing masks, looking super stupid. You know, that's just, it's over with, you know. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make not haste in time of trouble. We can't get panicky when trouble come upon us, because it's definitely gonna come. You know, it's truth to say this our shield and buckler. Cleave unto him and depart not away. And depart not away from what? But depart not away from these scriptures, from what you learned in this, because Jacob's trouble is right there on the horizon. You know, we can't depart not away from the doctrine that got us to this point. That thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Be increased. We want to wax stronger. Keep on learning and keep on being brotherly to one another, and keep on enduring, you know, and praying for one another. You know, it's a blessing to be amongst the men of the Lord, because you learn all different type of, you know, all different things, beneficial things for your life, for to save your life if you just make it a part of your life. Praying for one another, the strong, that they become stronger, so you can become stronger. You know, so I'm gonna go from now right here to Matthew chapter 7. Matthew chapter 7 and verse 14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. That's right. Narrow is the way that's gonna get us in the kingdom. It's a real small path, because you look at all the millions of people in the earth. The Lord said He only just gonna, all the billions of people on the earth. I mean, it's like so it's supposed to be 9 billion people on the earth, and just one third of got a chance of getting away from this destruction. You know, so it's gonna be the event of all events. And right now we just basically we gotta rehearse the righteous acts in our land, in the land of our captivity. You know, narrow is the path. Narrow is the path that leads to life. You know, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. And that's exactly what it is in this holy tabernacle of David. You know, from the elders and apostle at the top on down to the tippy the toe in the body. Like everybody, you know, we know that we got a precious treasure, but what's the treasure if you just go ahead and keep it hid to yourself? You got to put some action behind the faith what the Lord bestowed upon you. You know, you got to put some action behind it, and that's just what it is. It's a blessing. It's a blessing big time for to have somebody shine some light into your mind so that we actually got a chance. You know, that's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, because we actually got a chance out of all the people that's walking the earth to actually be able to escape the destruction. Everybody can feel it. Everybody knows it's coming, but everybody ain't preparing themselves like the hopeful elect is for the Lord, you know. And it's getting down to the nitty gritty. It really is. And let me get this classy. Slack, y'all can. Oh. Man, let me see. Come on, man. All right, I got it. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Right. This is the whole duty of man, to keep his commandments. That's the whole duty of man. A real man, not the man who just got you a good job and just want to go to church and listen to Pastor Pochop tell you that, you know, as long as you bless whatever food that you eating, you're gonna be forgiven. Whatever act that you do that's outside of these scriptures, you're gonna be forgiven by it. just ask Christ Jesus for forgiveness, and he gonna forgive you. Nah, that ain't no real man. And keep his commandments. That's the whole duty of man, the real man. Starting from the elders and apostles on high, coming on down. We gotta teach one another. Let me see. All right. Let me get it. Matthew. Keep his commandments. Matthew. Let me get it. All right. This is Matthew chapter 22 and verse 37. Yahushua, and this when a lot of these the Sadducees and Pharisees was trying to confound Yahushua, and he basically just left him looking stupid every time. He just kept on, because the Most High is he's the creator of all things, and everything gotta obey his word. So it's just what it is. How you gonna, what I'm saying, you gonna come from the Most High and just try to confound the Son? But they was stupid. They ain't know no better. Yahushua said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul. It's like I start off this video with this proverb. That sounds like that Proverbs 3 and 5, what I started off with. And with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And how can I love my neighbor if I can't fellowship with my neighbor? If I don't pray for my neighbor, which is in this faith, who is like minded like me, I can't love you and pray for you if I don't know what you got going on, and I'm not kicking it with you from time to time, and I don't check up on you and see what's happening. I can't. You can't. Like how the world say I'm gonna love him. I'm gonna love him from a distance. If you loving somebody from a distance, you don't really give them no space to repent if they offend you or something like that. With the Lord, he gonna sort all that out. All that. Basically, it will, some brothers will be having towards one another. He gonna sort it out. I'm gonna read that again. Yahushua said unto them, thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. That's right. Because at the end of the day, our righteousness is like filthy rags. Us trying to keep all those laws is unheard of in a place of our captivity. There's a lot of stuff that we do, we don't even know that we up there going on, but grace cover us. Can't nobody keep all the laws, statutes, and commandments over here in America. It's impossible. So all we can do is try to love on one another. The main thing is and try and teach the gospel. It's a blessing to have the right doctrine. So let me get it. John John 21. John 21. That's right. John. That's right. This it. Hey. All right. This St. John. St. John. Chapter 21 and verse 16. I'm going to go ahead and start up and go up. So when they done, Yahushua said, this is John chapter 21 and verse 15. So when they dined, Yahushua said to Peter, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? This was after Yahushua came and appeared to him the third time. And he said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my lambs. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. And the sheep, that's his men, you know. That's the men. The sighing and crying on the highways and byways for the abominations done thereof. He said in this verse, John 21, verse 17, he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved, because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep. Now, I mean, that sound like a commandment to me. Yeah, he basically commanded. We gotta teach one another. Gotta teach one another. Pray for one another. Be brotherly to one another. Not holding grudges. And forgive one another, you know, and deal with each other how the Lord told us to deal with one another, you know. So it'll be wise. It'll be wise. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. So I'm gonna go here to another older but a goodie. Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 10. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. You know, a lot of people, they look at the men of the Lord out there with the garments on and everything, and people say all kind of messed up stuff about the men of the Lord because of, you know, how make feel like they make a fool of them. They look foolish, but they the only ones, you know, with that actually got some sense. And if they knew better, they'd do better, but they've been blinded. So, but if the one that called me into existence, everything he created is basically subject to him, it will behoove you to be on the right side and be in good standings with the person with the omnipotent power that basically called you into existence, because just like he called you into existence, like your future and your outcome, how you leave here is gonna be in his hands. How you take you out. That's a fearful thing, man. So I look at all those men, you know, who I've been learning from, and there. That's some wise teachers, and like it says right here, chapter 9 again. Proverbs chapter 9, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. You know, so I'm ending it off with that. Lord willing, till next time. Shalom.